think we're all here. Well, we're going to do some awards out here today, and you certainly deserve them. You've got such great houses out there. You know, this has been one of the cloudiest competitions we've ever had. 6 cloudy days out of 9, yet 7 houses ended up with a surplus of energy. Yeah. And almost all of you are consistently making hot water. Almost all of you. That's great. I have a solar house, and I haven't paid a bill in 3 years, and I can get through the cloudy weather because it's based on an annual basis, and you know, there's always more sunny days than cloudy days. But when you have a 9-day contest, then the possibility of getting more cloudy days than sunny days is out here. But what this has done with these teams is it really stressed energy efficiency. It was an energy management game, and they worked their houses and found out that these houses were truly energy efficient and affordable, and they came through this contest doing pretty much everything we asked for them. You know, the best thing of all is that the students have been getting an educational opportunity of a lifetime, and they're also helping to educate the public. We have had, up till Friday, 234 house visits out there in the village. We've had 300,000 web page visits and almost 2 million page views up until Friday. It's still going on. We're surpassed 7,000 Facebook fans now. And the best thing of all is that last event, in 2009, we had almost 1 billion impressions from the news media. And this year, with all the news cameras out there walking around the village, I feel very confident we're even going to break that record. So you're getting your voice and your message out all around the world. Yeah. But I know what matters to you right now. You want to know who wins. So let's get on with the awards. We are done scoring all 9 of the 10 contests. Decathlon gets its name from 10 contests. All of it's done. 900 points are out there. Most of you have all seen those rankings, what they are. What we've kept is 1 contest, Market Appeal. It was a juried contest. Builders went through, looked at these houses, and we're going to give those results right now, because if we didn't, they'd all know who won. That's 100 points, so it's going to mix it up a little bit. So add a little suspense, but not to belittle the Market Appeal contest. This contest, a jury evaluated the team's construction documents and Market Appeal video. They performed an on-site inspection of each house. Our jurors considered the responsiveness of each design to the needs and desires of a team-defined target market. Evaluations include specific criteria for livability, buildability, and marketability. I'd like to take a moment to thank our Market Appeal jurors, Susan Alelo, Brad Beeson, and Joyce Mason from Pardee Homes. Susan and Joyce couldn't be here with us today, but I'm pleased to have Brad Beeson is here, and he's going to help me present the winners of this contest. Here he is behind me. Brad, will you join me at the podium?
Thank you, Richard. Thank you, Richard. My fellow Market Appeal jurors and I were very impressed with the houses in this event and the effort that teams put into all aspects of this contest. This was a tight race with many teams scoring well.
Okay, you want to take this? All right. Solar Decathlon 2011 Market Appeal Contest. And third place goes to, if I can get it out here, New Zealand. Yeah. So come on up, New Zealand. It's from Victoria University of Wellington. Come on up here.
Okay. Team New Zealand, all right. This team did an excellent job of identifying and hitting a target market in which the number of house occupants is a variable. The house was compact, yet the social areas were outstanding. The house was very approachable and welcoming. The kitchen offered a lot of functionality for a small space. There was adequate storage, and the bathroom was functional and enjoyable. The way the... yeah. Enjoyable bathroom. The living areas accommodated multiple guests and made it quite comfortable for this second home application. Finally, the laundry drying area featured a unique system designed by the students. Way to go, New Zealand.
Second place. All right, moving along. Now I'm going to announce Solar Decathlon 2011. Second place for Market Appeal goes to University of Maryland.
All right, Terrapins. Our second place team set a goal of meeting the needs of a work-from-home couple. Sustainability features in this house eclipsed our expectations. The team's fully scoped attention to water conservation and the seamless integration of the elements of the sustainable design are perfectly relevant, timely, and beautiful, appealing to the team's target market. The drawings and specifications submitted by this team were very well executed. The house could be readily built from the delivered plans, which were easy to follow, navigate, and were thorough and complete. Way to go, Team Maryland.
Okay. All right, well, they're getting ready. Are you ready for first place? Yeah, so first place, 2011 and 11 Solar Decathlon. First place goes to Middlebury.
All right, Middlebury. This team's approach to market appeal for its home left the jury very impressed, eclipsing our expectations across the board in livability and marketability. They defined their market carefully, a young family of 4 with a modest income for the region, and they demonstrated the fit for that target market with a very compelling video. The house has a beautiful balance of public and private spaces. The team's emphasis on indoor air quality provides a safe and comfortable environment for the occupants. The house is reasonably priced and well designed for a family of 4 with ample bedroom size and closet space. The interaction afforded by the layout of the shared space is very conducive to a family interaction, and the private spaces give real privacy. The home features a magnificent chef-style kitchen with herbs in the window space and a view to the adjacent vegetable garden. Durable, natural, locally sourced finishes and a life cycle approach to material selection will also appeal to the market. The operational cost of this home will be low in a region with traditionally high energy requirements. Slate floors in the wet areas are practical and beautiful. Way to go, Middlebury!
I'm a little too excited to talk right now, but one of our team members, it's a very special day for him today. And I want everybody here to wish Jesse Catalano a happy birthday! This is an incredible honor. Market appeal is a very subjective contest, I feel, and we're very privileged and very thankful to be able to receive this award. We hope that our house will inspire others to build as we have here on the mall and adopt these green building strategies. So thank you so much, everybody.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen. Now, while my contest officials now kind of do some tabulation as we put all those results in for the market appeal jury, we'll get the overall first, second, and third ready. But in the meantime, I'd like to. It's a really distinct pleasure for me to introduce the Secretary of the U.S. Department of Energy, the Honorable Dr. Steven Chu.
So, thank you. It's really delightful to be here. As some of you may know, I spent a couple of hours yesterday. I'm thrilled at what I saw. First, I want to thank everybody who've made the 2011 Solar Decathlon possible. Richard King and all the hardworking employees at the Department of Energy and the National Renewable Energy Laboratory. The 800 volunteers who were here to help, come rain or shine. The judges who donated all their time and skills, and all our sponsors who support the essential Solar Decathlon's success. Most importantly, I want to recognize the approximately 4,000 students who participated in the competition. All of you have done an amazing job and should be proud. The ingenuity, the creativity, the talent that you've displayed this week give me hope for the future. One of my favorite things about this competition is that we're enlisting the next generation of leaders to help solve the energy problem. From a home that cleans bathwater organically, to a home that can house disaster victims, to homes that fit right into a Midwestern neighborhood, or on the top of a New York City apartment complex, you've taken this competition to a whole new height. The houses you've designed are not only energy efficient and livable, they're more affordable. We estimate that you cut the cost of your homes by a third compared to 2 years ago. Now, over the past week, we've watched you battle it out in categories ranging from architecture to affordability, engineering to energy balance, and just as there's a fierce competition happening here, there's also a fierce competition happening around the world. Countries in Europe and Asia and throughout Western Hemisphere are moving aggressively to produce and use clean energy technologies. There's no doubt about it. We are in a global clean energy race. Consumers are hungry for clean energy products that will save them money on their energy bills. Look no further than this competition for evidence. This week, more than 2,000 visits were made to the Solar Decathlon houses. In the decades ahead, the clean energy market will only continue to grow. According to the International Energy Agency, by 2050, solar power could generate more than 20% of the world's electricity. That means a market worth trillions of dollars for the production of solar panels and other equipment. Now, other countries have concluded that energy technologies are critical to their national and economic security in the 21st century, and they're investing big. Last year alone, China offered more than $30 billion in government financing to its solar companies. Many other countries, from Canada to Korea to Germany, are also providing government support for clean energy projects. These countries have studied our playbook and want to beat us at our own game. So the United States has a choice today. Will we sit on the sidelines and fall behind, or will we play to win the clean energy race? Some say this is a race America can't win. They're ready to wave the white flag and declare defeat. The students who designed and built these homes have a different view. I challenge the naysayers to come to the Solar Decathlon, visit these homes, feel the student energy, touch their creativity, and tell them we can't win. These people are not here to give up. They're here to win the clean energy race, and they've enlisted to fight the war against climate change. Others say that this is a race America should not even be in. They say we can't afford to invest in clean energy. I say we can't afford not to. It's not enough for our country to invent clean energy technologies. We have to make them and we have to use them. Invented in America, made in America, and sold around the world. That's how we'll create good jobs and lead in the 21st century. Now, and that's why we've made an historic investment in clean energy through our loan guarantee program for renewable energies, which came to a close yesterday. We're supporting the world's largest wind farm, several of the largest solar photovoltaic generation facilities, unprecedented solar rooftop project, and two of the nation's first commercial-scale cellulosic ethanol plants. These loan guarantee projects will generate enough clean electricity to power more than 2.5 million homes, and combined with our other loan programs, they're expected to support more than 60,000 direct jobs, plus jobs throughout the supply chain. Now, many of our Recovery Act programs are coming to an end, and the question we now face is, where do we go from here? Now, past times of national stress, we took the long view and invested in our future. So let me give you a few examples. During the Civil War, President Lincoln signed the Pacific Railroad Act, leading to the first transcontinental railway. Our nation felt it needed to have the best scientific advice possible, so they created the National Academy of Sciences a few months before Gettysburg. They passed the Morrill Land Grant Act in 1862. In this act, states were given federal lands whose sale or income could be used to support educational institutions to, quote, teach such branches of learning as are related to agriculture and the mechanic arts, unquote. Much of that support went to colleges to help improve agricultural productivity. Ohio State, Michigan State, and others. Some of them went to technical schools. So University of California, Berkeley, Cornell University, and MIT are land-grant schools. This was all done during the Civil War. Did we say then we couldn't afford to do these things? Did we say government intervention was not needed? The free markets will fix all the problems? In the spirit of leading up to the Cold War, as another example, after the Soviets launched the Sputnik satellite, we could have done two things. We could have panicked. We could have said, this proves that their German rocket scientists are better than our German rocket scientists. Instead, we took the long view and invested in research and development and in the education of future scientists and engineers. We not only put a man on the moon, we made the United States the world's technological leader. So today we find ourselves at a crossroads. In these tough economic times, we're wondering if we should move forward or hunker down. So let's look at again in our history and read from our own playbook. The Wright brothers invented the airplane, but by the beginning of World War I, we lost the lead. Did we give up and say domestic airplane manufacturing is not important? No. With government help, we fought back and recaptured the aerospace lead. What about Henry Ford? He didn't invent the internal combustion engine. Gottlieb Daimler and Carl Benz did. But what Ford did invent was an assembly line which allowed him to make high-quality, affordable automobiles. America became the dominant automobile manufacturing force in the world by becoming the low-cost producer that focused on increasing productivity of each worker. And he paid his workers twice the prevailing wage. We invented solar cells, wind turbines, and the lithium-ion battery, but we're no longer leading in manufacturing. Now, some say we shouldn't compete, and I think all of us here say, ha! The question we face is, are we going to be importers or exporters of these technologies? So through our investments in the Department of Energy, we're working to recapture the lead. We need to make the long view and invest in the future. And that's what made America great, and that's how we will prevail. America can and should lead the clean energy revolution and capture the jobs that we'll create. We've still got the world's greatest innovation machine. You only have to look at the great teams here at the Solar Decathlon to see that American innovation is alive and well. So, congratulations again to all of our student competitors. You see the challenges, you see the opportunities of solar power and energy efficiency. You joined the clean energy race. You've enlisted in the war against climate change. and you've done an amazing job. Now, let me turn it back to Richard. We're trying to figure out who opens the envelope and who reads the name.
So, third place overall, 2011 Solar Decathlon.
The envelope, please. Third place, New Zealand, Victoria University of Wellington.
Did someone want to say something from New Zealand? We already know you got a wonderful house. Someone come over here, speak on your behalf.
What a race. This is such an incredible experience. When we first set up the house in New Zealand, we had a roof shout, when we first put the roof on. And for us, seeing a student project come to life, I thought that was the best moment. We then pulled the house apart and moved it to the Wellington waterfront, where we set the house up again. And I remember walking into that middle space and just thinking how incredible it was. Then shipping the house over to here to DC, setting it up again, and walking in, that had to be the best moment. But to be honest, right here, right now, third place in the Solar Decathlon 2011, we are absolutely stoked. This is the best moment ever.
All right, second place overall, 2011 Solar Decathlon goes to
Second place, overall competition, Purdue University.
Someone want to say something?
Thank you.
It's been amazing, it really has. I'd like to say thank you to all our team. Good job, guys. It's been really hard for the past 2 years. To the decathletes out there, we've really done something amazing here. I hope the world's watching. We're solving the energy crisis now, and this is the whole point. So just great job. And to everyone out there, we're changing the world. We're going to do that. So good luck to everyone, okay? So I'm going to teach you something before I get off of here. We've been doing a chant all week. We're the Boilermakers, okay? And so on the count of, I'm going to count down 3, 2, 1. And when we do that, we say boiler up, hammer down, and then go a woo, okay? So let's do it. 3, 2, 1. Boiler up, hammer down. Woo!
Hey, you ready for this? First place overall 2011 Solar Decathlon goes to
The winner of the overall competition, 2011 Solar Decathlon, first place, University of Maryland.
Wow, this thing is, yeah, I'm just speechless. I'm so excited to be up here, and I can't just, wow. My team, the team, everybody, I owe them huge thanks. These are the most incredible people that I've ever worked with. They put in so much hard work and effort, and I've never seen so many people go so many sleepless nights. And I also want to give thanks to all the faculty and all the mentors and all the sponsors who've helped us out. And, you know, we just couldn't get our message out here unless we had it with you guys. So thank you very much.
To all the teams, this is a great event. Thank you very much for coming. I remind you that the houses are open till 5:30 today and from 10 until 5:30 tomorrow. So come back, see all these houses. They're just spectacular. I want to thank Dr. Stephen Chu for coming out here today and giving out the awards. We really appreciated that. So that wraps up this ceremony. Thank you very much. And teams, I got the overall standings here.
Here comes the sun, doo-doo-doo. Here comes the sun. I say it's alright.